nothing changes.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's May 20th, 2020. It's Wednesday afternoon. Sometimes I lose track of the days, even now as we come out of this lockdown. Tough to keep track of the weeks as they roll by. So you guys saw the title and it's huge news. Facebook and Instagram, which actually is one and the same because Facebook owns Instagram, have rolled out a new feature called Facebook Shops and Instagram Shops, where business accounts, which no big deal. If you don't have a business account, you can quickly transfer over. You can create a Facebook business page. It only takes a few minutes. If you have an online reselling business or any online reselling business outside of eBay and Amazon, or you want to sell directly, you should have one of these business pages. You're now going to be able to set up a shop directly on the platforms in order to have people click and buy your items. And they're going to charge a fee, it looks like, just like you would on an eBay account. But as people scroll through and find you on Facebook or Instagram, they see that you're a jewelry seller. They're gonna click on that item that you just put a picture up. It's gonna link them over to the listing on their shop. And it looks like they're gonna work with things like Shopify, WooCommerce, Big, all those ones. So basically what happens is you create one of these third-party sites, you list all your items, and then you link it inside of your Facebook, and people can shop right there on it. Now, it's not really a huge difference from what I do. Like, I'll link my Shopify store link indirectly into my profile, and so it takes me right to it. But it is going to be a little bit helpful and kind of streamlined and make it a little cleaner and easier. Speaking of my Shopify site, I'm going to take you guys over to Facebook and Instagram to the story to show you about Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, his announcement showing shops and kind of what it'll look like. There's a nice little story about it. I'm going to show you that in a second. But I wanted to mention my Shopify because we have a ton of good lots up there right now that are almost sold out. And I want to make sure that people get a chance to buy them. I'll put some pictures up in the corners, but we still have a couple of lots of the men's titanium wedding rings. They're all black with a couple silver sprinkled in, mixed sizes, and they're only $2.50 each. We have lots of 50 and 100, but just a couple of each left, so make sure you hit me up for those. Also, directly on the Shopify site, we have lots of remote controls with no backs. We have pallets still available with no backs and backs mixed, and no backs all together as pallets. We also have makeup lots. We have 3 different makeup lots, which I will link below. They're available. If they go to sold out, please email me, as we may be able to get some more of those makeup lots. But in the meantime, I'll link all 3 of those below. So check all those out if you're interested in some wholesale inventory. They will be there, and that through that Shopify store that we liquidate merchandise on, hopefully we'll be able to link with this new Shopify or this new Facebook and Instagram shops that they're offering. So let's go over the news story. Let's check out the news. Let's check out what Mark Zuckerberg showed us. And hopefully you guys will be interested in starting a store. We'll help ramp your business up. And how many of you guys are interested in doing this? What do you think of it? And are you gonna do it as soon as they roll it out? It just opened last night. Not everybody has it yet. So if you don't see it, don't worry, it will be rolling out in the next month or so, or 2 months, I think they said. But everybody will get it eventually once you have a business account. So let's check it out. All right, so here's the news story from TechCrunch. Facebook and Instagram roll out shops, turning business profiles into storefronts, from Anthony Ha yesterday at 1:36 Eastern time. So they rolled this out yesterday afternoon. Starting today, you'll be able to browse and buy products directly from a business Facebook page or Instagram profile. So I went through my Facebook business page and my Instagram profile, and I can't find anywhere to set up the shops. I'll do more research on it later to maybe do like a tutorial video, a walkthrough of how to set up a shop once I figure it out. Also, the news story said that they hadn't rolled it out to everyone yet, so it's possible I don't have it. As soon as I do have it, I'll make that video. Both Facebook and Instagram already supported a degree of e-commerce, for example. Facebook has Marketplace. Of course, we're all really familiar with that. Most of us use Facebook Marketplace to some extent. This will enable businesses to create a full-fledged Facebook shop. Okay, so then we scroll down. It says, in the Facebook Live session today, CEO Mark Zuckerberg described this as a way to help businesses suffering in the wake of C-19, though he acknowledged it will not undo all the economic damage. He also suggested this will remain useful after the pandemic. I think we're going to continue living more of our lives online and doing more business online. Yeah, duh, obviously. Meanwhile, Instagram's vice president of products, which is Vishal Shah, you guys probably seen him in some of the TED Talks for Instagram. He said it's a global test for the future with nearly 1 million businesses already signed up. So they must have ran a beta on this, a pretty big beta. 1 million businesses is a lot. Now, I know I clicked on a few. There were some big companies like Honda and BMW has it as well, where you could click and shop, and it would send you, when you click the button, like if you saw an ad or a picture for a cool car, it would send you right to the link to their BMW website, and then you could, you know, buy a car or whatever. So I've seen those. I've seen a few other like sunglass companies. So I know there were some already on there, and it's been going on for months, but I need to check on it for my own, like our Shopify store, to hook it up to there. And once I do, I'll do a complete walkthrough tutorial of how to set up your Facebook and Shopify stores. Facebook Vice President of Ads, Dan Levy, said that while the company will charge small fees on each purchase, the real monetization will come from driving more advertising. Shops can also be featured in ads and stories. So you will be able to take your shop and link it up. So it's basically giving Facebook and Instagram a way to collect fees, just like you would if you listed an item on eBay, where you can list it on your social media. So people with big social media followings will be able to tap into that audience and make more sales. And of course, for that, Facebook and Instagram are going to collect a fee. Now, normally what you would do is you would just tap to your audience and say, hey, here's my website, go click it, go buy something, or here's my eBay store, go buy something. So you're still going to pay the fee either way, whether they go outside of the platform and buy it or whether they buy it directly on the platform. Now, how much the fee is going to be, they haven't said. So if it's a cheaper fee, then of course it would behoove you to keep them on Facebook or Instagram to make the sale directly and get the cheaper fee. If the fee ends up being more, then you may want to, you know, counterproductive. You would want to send them off to eBay or Amazon or wherever to collect that. But I can't imagine they're going to make the fee more expensive. They know that. They wouldn't make sense on their part. The company also plans to launch this summer another experience called Instagram Shop, allowing users to browse product directly from Instagram Explore and eventually jump into the shopping experience from the app's main navigation tab. So they're really pushing this. And of course, it makes sense. Tons of people are selling millions of dollars of merchandise every day, and they're not catching a piece of it. So of course they want to. They're going to work with Shopify, BigCommerce, Woo, Channel Advisor, SedCommerce, Cafe24, Tienda Nube, and Feedomics. So those are some of the biggest channels. We use Shopify. I think Caitlin has looked into BigCommerce, and I've looked at WooCommerce. Shopify was best for us, but all big, well-known channels. Merchants will be able to use the third-party platforms to manage their Facebook shops, as well as the ads tied to those shops. For example, Shopify said Facebook shops allow Shopify merchants to get control over customization, merchandising for their storefronts inside of Facebook and Instagram, while managing products, inventory, orders, and fulfillment directly from within Shopify. So basically, you'll list your products, and then you can put them out on social media. You can run ads. You can do all that cool stuff. So this will take Facebook to the next level. I mean, they're really going to start collecting money off of transactions. I don't know what they're going to do for buyer-seller protections. This is the one interesting thing that I think a lot of people are going to ask in the comments and be curious about. How are they going to handle disputes, returns, chargebacks, fraud, scams? That's what I'm interested to see. And I would love if some Facebook person was available. I'll try to tweet at them and see if somebody down the line, for us small people, can answer some of these questions. Maybe one of their press people or somebody that answers, media questions or business will tell us how they plan to handle that. My guess is, since it's going third party through like PayPal or Shopify, they're going to, basically deflect that over to the other platforms. But we'll see. That's a good question and something I expect to get in the comments. Anyways, make sure you check this out. Make sure you check for it. And when it's available, I will do a tutorial on how to set it up. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Look for that video. And before you head out today, go check out our Shopify. The link's below. All the lots we have for sale, don't miss out on them. They're going to sell out this week. They'll sell fast. And make sure you get some of your inventory to list and sell and make some money. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.